This is not just men, but women too. You know, abangani, guys, abangani, they will ravaza you like a rock song. Hey, that's what ravaza, like electric guitar all up in your girl. Incoherent and just maraki music. I'll never understand it. Friends will do that too. You might get the that same guitar and crash it on the floor, like literally destroy perfectly viable musical instruments because it's art. Women will do that to you. Friends, insincere dog. Like when you know that saying back in the day when I used to use taxis, there was this one taxi that every so often I would climb, like almost like every day or every second day, because it was the same driver. And on the back of his getting taxi, he had a sticker that said, "When days are dark, friends are few." Yeah, well, I kind of like ran with that. I memorized it because it was a frequent taxi driver whose taxi I was always getting on. When days are dark, friends are few. I got to see that. Abangani bazogravaza like a rock concert with the guitar afterwards. Incoherent, inconsistent, unloving. Here today, gone tomorrow. Attitude ngamhlanje, tomorrow, however you hear. Yeah. Women like a mood ring be out here shifting shadows on you. Shifting shadows. Nganwam, hi. You. Only reason you went to Mtabetse Hagana was because yesterday you were like that was you yesterday. Koskolong. That was you yesterday in the office. Laughing at a joke, something that happened in the office. I thought laugh. Hey, you know those people, when you laugh with them, they hate you. Lishabana. Yesterday in the coffee shop, next morning, hi Palisa, hi. The next thing there's like violin music playing, thunderstrike. What I do too. That's the song playing now. Gwen Sagalini Ushonelwena Kotomgani Zolo Messi here. But Ngamtlanje Aus by Iskelem Sam. That's a girl for you. Lightning strike. Hey, thunderstorm. But yesterday, sunshine. Mavane no chabile. Gajen. Peals of thunder. That's women. How sure you don't know what you're walking into today, okay? So you have to walk in as on eggshells, tiptoe. Hello, Lerato. You know when you greet a person like that, how sure to respond in what way? Trainer. Test the water speed. You gotta put a litmus test first before, like a patch test, before you apply skincare. Women need a patch test every time you go and chat with them. You need a patch test. You gotta do a patch test because you don't know if she's gonna give you shade, don't slam you, or be happy. Sometimes we're ready, we're green, we're orange, we're stressed, like they are maribusing. Mood swinging females. You gotta test the water, so you walk in on some hello. Hi. And if she's like, yo, I'm going to Karabo, you know that you can be like, again. You can go have lunch again. You can go to the movies. You can hang. You can visit her. Because you don't know what you're dealing with today. Yeah, that's women. And because Manjalo, You can't trust them. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. I have yet to meet Mina in my 30, I keep saying I'm 39, it's like now 40, I'm in denial maybe. In my 40 years of life, past 10 years I ain't had no friends, but in my 40 years of life, in my 30, let me rather say 30, because up to the age of 30, that's when I had abangani. I'm yet to meet umgano consistent. I'm yet to meet a friend that just stays that way. A person that you can trust. If she's orange, tomorrow she's going to be orange. Maybe a different shade of orange because she's sad, but she's still going to be orange. No. Lomadibu will actually be giving you red, green, orangey, and then rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. How it's about the dilaga. So you have to, like I said, approach them. Hello. Hi, Nontlantla. Matapelo, hi. Leratnjan. Karabo, shab. Shani. Mpo. Shab. Jan. Hey, what's up? Are you good? Yeah. Dumelang. Lekai. Kidding. That's women. Oh, but you know, because you don't want to be disappointed. All tabile papa hopping around like a kangaroo, and then you get brutally rebuffed. Ka hello, hello. Shabaga hello ya chippies. Hello. No, get sharp. Wena. I get. So Matapelo turns to Melissa, hi Matapelo. Wondering how she's gonna react. So because of the inconsistencies of Tapi, because Matapelo can't be trusted with consistency, you gotta have your own back, you gotta have your own back, you gotta have your own back. How does a woman have 20 friends and yet magakapwa estradini ndota inja emlahlile at a hotel because she didn't want to sleep with him? How does she not have anyone to call? I was once stranded. Kina lebo Matapel. Hello. Kina lebo Lerad. Unjani girl. Kina lebo Pinky. Hi Pinky. Kosanton. I had to call a guy that had a crush on me that bought me a trucker cab. I told you that story some other time ago. Some little spoiled kid from Santon, a rich kid whose daddy was a minister in this country. He had been pursuing me. He had my number, Nansang Fonela, and I gave him my number because he agreed to buy me a trucker cab. He was good people's, and this dude, because Megang Shela, when I got ditched at Dampwa at Kosanton library by some dudes, by two. The first one, obviously, mega chatile, and it was the one that I was on a date with. When I said, I'm not sleeping with you tonight, one kapawati, you'll see how you get home. His boy was like, fine, I'll take you home. As I'm in his vehicle, Sakibela EM1, south. So I don't understand why this guy's not going on the other side of the highway. I'll drive all the way to Rivonia Road, see N1, because that's the closest way to take me home. Yeah, that's the closest way to take me home. I'm like, okay, dude, I don't understand why you're getting on the M1 south. Maybe you are taking that other opposite route to Florida, but there's a shorter way to get home using the N1. Arab Kalaming Rivonia Abuti. Go on Gracetini, then go on Rivonia Besesegibeli N1. That's closer. It's better. He's like, no, first Alex. I was like, yo, lomuntu funa ukungise like, and like, wham bam, thank you, mammy, and then only take me home. Megafuna, uglala nami nkan. Asike kumutretenaka would jump out of the vehicle as it is moving, or flailing my hands around in the car. Where it is that I was at, the motorists studying. Thankfully, it was early enough at night for there to be some traffic on the road that other motorists would realize that there's a woman in danger and then call the police or whatever. So because I threatened him with that, he was like, so I don't know what you want to do. And I was like, drop me off at Santon City. And he dropped me off by the library. Ngaploma there. Ka 9, 10 busiu. I'm 19 years old. Yeah. I know. Kodwa. Nginabangkani. Bangani, guys. Bangani baka bana le boyfriend. And in particular, I had one friend, Megan Moto self. She had a car. And the please call fella. You know, back in the day when Vodacom only gave you 5 please call me's. Yeah, and it was the only network that had the please call, so I was like proper safe because of that. Otherwise, I would not. Maybe I was gonna have to ask somebody around. Everybody's left, y'all. I was actually better off go garaging. Maraki insisted on this guy in Kisoko Sentina. I should have chosen a garage. It was better because then go garaging I could even ask help maybe from the attendants that worked there. But no, I went to Sandton City library and I sent the first 2 please call me's to one of my girls. Tulile. I then sent the remaining 3 to a guy. And the guy, another guy, Onangshel, and he was a decent guy, rocked up with a driver because he was a rich kid that had a chauffeur and he drove me home. Yeah, no, Shem, chickies are like that. Women are like that. You will literally have a cornucopia. I was listening to this one story actually of a chick on TikTok. You know how I watch TikTok every so often. In fact, every day these days, because I labantu lava and their stories and the ability to relate. Like in South Africa, all these dangerous problems that we are all facing. Anyway, whatever, cheeky lady was out here flirting and getting a boyfriend from the a man from the US that wanted to fly her to the US, and one of her girls told her, girl, danger, don't go to America because you're human trafficking, sex trafficking, like proper. So go more round. I don't know why this dude did not agree to come to Johannesburg to meet his new girlfriend. That he's like a 32-year-old dude. This chick looks like she could be 27. So I mean, yeah, it's okay. You can meet a dude from overseas, whatever. And if he's prepared to fly over to see you, then it's serious. This guy comes to South Africa to meet his new girlfriend that he met online. Okay? And insists on going to Cape Town. Does not give her money to travel there. Makes her pay for her own flight. He got her used to Ukbecha. So she thought that this dude was honestly going to basically pitch and rock up and whatnot. He insisted on going to Cape Town. Don't know why. The girl is from Johannesburg. She doesn't have her own car. She is proper. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cape Town. Chiki Uwe uses her own little mashankuras, the remaining that she has, goes to Cape Town. Guy ghost da. Lights out. Twee, flatline. See. Let's call it doctor. Situation it did. Nowhere to be found. Gone. Fitlega 5. Shopper 6, 7, 8, 9. At which point she realized what was stranded among him tana a Kapstadt. Police stationing, overnight to go. Some other good Samaritan lady go Kapstadt helped her out. But the thing that stuck out to me was the phone at Johannesburg akupa thuso from the chomisa gage. Haona motho o mo hazang ba kopana 200 mo 500 mo 700. Let's get the chick a flight or bus. Motho ona le chomisa 20. Guys, when you are stranded e Kapstadt, awa o sa kgone ho founela Lerato le Pinky le Mathapelo le Renile, and all of them back kopanse 200 rand each. Ho go rekela bus ticket ho gutlela gae. Mosadi ona o thotse she had to basically beg like a hobo, some woman in Cape Town, and she was like a good Samaritan Caesar. She was able to pay the woman her money back. Magabuyala e Josie. But I told you that story that I check because it's similar to my own story where mina ngakapwe senten ngoba mingafuna ukulala nendoda. Namadoda, the one that I was on a date with, turned out to be a married man, and then his friend promised to take me home, but first detour to Alex. I was like, abutina kupa kitlo go gwaza ka pensele mo koloing kupa relax. Let me go, but left me go senten and see ko library marakala twa ke monna elore ke za medichomi pele. That's friends for you. That's women for you. Tshwantse ba dumedise ka tact. How sure o tlo go fa mood effing, and even then abenandaba nawe. You will literally have 27,000 friends on WhatsApp group chat. All it takes for you to send a warning to a group chat in uthi ngisenkingeni ngisemanzini ashisayo bo guys is Wi-Fi nyana garaging, Wi-Fi yako molong. That's all it takes. Lost na data. Just find the nearest place in a free Wi-Fi, and this WhatsApp will go to group chat yabangani bakho. And kuzothula kube here. Lightning strike thunder. You will literally sit with a tumbleweed rolling around in your ecosystem. Abangani bakho are not gonna get back to you. Uze uqine. Ufonele indoda ungafuni ufonela because of the fact that and he might just get ideas. He's asking you out so he might get ideas. You don't want a man out here doing you that kind of favor when you don't want to be with him. When you don't want to be with him. You don't want a man doing you that kind of favor, but women will leave women out on a limb to get rescued by men. That's always just calling you. We get to Charlie Puth. I'm only one call away. I am here to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Call me baby when you get stranded by your friends. Call me even when your mama don't care for you. Come on, come on, come on. Call me, I got your back, and finally you'll date me. Cause I know women don't got each other's back. They gon' throw you out on a limb. I'm only one call away. I am here to save the day. Even Jesus Christ got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. I am here to save the day. Grand K, Superman, and Christ got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Women putting women in a position to basically end up calling die but madlisa cause uzoenza and food azogaba. Unaleta chomitsa 20. 7 of them have cars. The remaining 13 baraldi boyfriend is koloi. Cause can a person be like umuntu that is in danger, as in like she could die? No muntu could get raped. No muntu could get kidnapped. No muntu could get trafficked. When things are that serious, I mean, I'm pretty sure Uguti, your boyfriend will be willing to go Nyolanda umngani wakho eSandton or stranded. That's how society is supposed to work. That's how society is supposed to work. Like, Papa, if you don't have a car but your girl is in danger, you're like, baby, look, we gotta go to Hammanskraal. Angazi ukuthi ufike nini eHammanskraal. Also khazela later, but my friend is in trouble. Ngicela ungidrope. Ngicela siyomlanda ngoba angenamunye umuntu. These chicks be on some, but I don't have a car. And whatever he's gonna like what like he like I can't just ask my boyfriend ukuthi ayokulanda. Why? Because a boyfriend, I'm not sure. Am I my brother's keeper? This is what thing mo. Am I my brother's keeper? It's not my girlfriend. It's your friend. So please don't make your problem my problem. And that's why black girls ain't got no protection, right? That's why black girls be out just dying. Cause I was seized but still look to when Karabo are we medium when Karabo. All that we medium. Uye ongizomlanda when she is out there stranded in the wilderness angazi ukuthi ufike kanjani eHammanskraal. Ngizodila ngaye later as for why afike laphaya. Ulerato but you are Lerato's friend. Unless of course you are willing to slide to slip in, like you slip in, like slip a fast one in Relo Bitaya Lerato really too. And the two of us a little bit of a side arrangement. Then when you need support, ngizokulanda girl. But afterwards, treating women like prostitutes, with women being aware of that kind of cray disposition in men. Are the ones that have their own cars, women who've got their own vehicles, y'all. So they can afford to pick up umganwabo, we pedestrian when she actually made a bad decision. When she actually in these streets thoroughly walked in indiscretion and a lack of discernment, and found herself at Dutsiko Santin. Busi who fell as a phone in a man, I can phone a guy on the crash. Thank God that dude was a decent guy. He didn't expect anything from me in return. I actually ended up dating him because of that. His chivalry paid off, type thing. Mara, the relationship did not last very long because I didn't like him. After all, not that much anyway. But I would not have even ended up dating that guy if Umganwam had arabat the phone. If she had answered the phone and picked me up and been like, Karabo, don't call it that 100 rand for petrol for me driving from all the way there to your home. Mara, at least utlile girl, I will reimburse you ngempela. This chick, she called abang umngani wakhe. Gani could do nothing. This chick unale akitsebe how many followers on TikTok, among them of which likely are abangani bakhe. Kaze, why bangag sizanga? Why didn't somebody come through for you? Why didn't out of your 15 friends that are in your WhatsApp group chat, why didn't they lanse banali 50 randa at least bago iwalate 15 randa eo? Because 15 randa times like 20 friends adds up. It can buy you ticket to Greyhound from Cape Town to Johannesburg. Do you understand? It can buy you ticket to Greyhound to Maradicherry, Hashem. The only society that they do is the one where they gather together once a month with your sheba, the girl that did not make it for the day. Stokvel, that's all that it is. Mara, to actually gather in support of a woman's life. Polosa, sindisa, to make sure Masadi has chwatli. To rescue a woman before ayotatwa, hitsunami ndota. It's not gonna happen. Like Habas Bais Gelamulangutwa, they are not interested. Basadi have no love and they have no reliability. When days are dark, friends are few. Little lensele jaiva or lekodi braying lensele chisanyama. Little lensele akodi primi piati kodi magen bean. Little breaker bread, little jari muffin. Little lensele group chatter on email, reply to all. WhatsApp group chat, you will keep on doing that 2 tick in the group chat until Umuntu is stranded in Cape Town and she gotta get help from some mama on the street, from some lady, good Samaritan, or worse, Uput Majlesa that's gonna be like, I'll buy you a flight ticket to Johannesburg, but you gotta spend the night with me. Putting women in harm's way. Umuntu unabangana by 20. So like a grand and my life because that level of betrayal has put me in these hot waters that I'm in now today in 2024, where that have taken beautiful romantic music and made it traumatizing. Indoting kulela Unchained Melody. Ngenkan. Hey? Oh my love, my darling, ooh, I hunger for your touch a long, lonely time. I'm like parang Dota Futung Moshelim favorite song. You are killing one of my favorite songs of all time. Don't kill Unchained Melody because it's not for you to sing. When a man loves a woman. There's actually an example of a story from back in the day where there was this dude that dated a chick that all his boys were counseling him, busy lona, all over la. Estradini, she's too much. She's a strat mate, this chick all over. You like proper relax. You are to pick it up, unwrap it, use what is in there and get out. Pompelo ngoba lo cherry has slept with a whole bunch of eyes first and foremost. And busy mama strateng. And this dude, he was my boy's friend, my ex-boyfriend's friend. Wakala wakula, when a man loves a woman, even her historical harlotry won't keep him away. She is my lady, I don't care what you gotta say. Even though my boys think she's a whore, I'm gonna be with this girl, 'cause she is the love of my heart, she makes me smile. So, point taken, when a man loves a woman, nothing at all can keep him in some kind of a shell concerning eventually marrying that girl. And so his boys will be shut up by his insistence on her, even though they keep on saying, brother man, that girl ain't right. 'Cause when a man loves a woman, he married the woman that everybody was like, like a Jezebel. They were like, Jezebel, don't. And he dated her for years and married her. You see, that's where when a man loves a woman is what's the word that I'm looking for? When it's romantic. It's romantic because Lendota is like, I'll take you the way you are. I am Hosea, you are Gomer. You're the prostitute that I'm going to clean up. Like proper Angnandaba. I'll take you as you are. It was a mature thing for him to do. He straightened her up. She straightened up and flew, right? He straightened her up. And she didn't go out on him. As she didn't cheat, she didn't pull stunts. She did not basically maintain Bogwanti. She became a clean woman now because the man made an honest woman out of her. That's when that song is Ajib being crazy romantic. But it's not romantic when a dude is like, I'm a man and I love you, woman. Even though you want nothing to do with me, I'm gonna take you overseas and I'm going to give you money if you just let me. Otherwise, you gotta die. Cause I'm a man. I love you, woman. Omunye umntana azagcina shonile ngoba indoda ayizingeni indaba zokuwalk away. Romantic music is only romantic insofar as you're dealing with sober people abangahlangi la emgaqweni. Ama-psychopaths izobayenza what? Ewe abo cheeky. They will leave you because they are mood swinging. And happy they low-key desire that you should end up. Women will put you in a position to be rescued by a man. And women have a thing, they have a rescue syndrome now, but they're like little puppies that need to be rescued. Once a dude succeeds to rescue a woman, like I said, there's a dude back in the day on rescue for a couple of months, 1 or 2 months, because I didn't like him. But I did that because when you feel like there's nobody out there coming for you, and one person does, you'll feel like you owe him. You will feel indebted to him. You will feel like and so you'll date a dude that after a while you'll be like, alright, Joe, I'm sorry. It's just that you rescued me out of a bunch and I thought that, that makes out of you something that makes sense. But if I'm not my feelings, I'm not my feelings, I'm not my feelings. If I don't have feelings, I don't have feelings, I don't have feelings, boy. So this is just gonna result in heartbreak. That's what's good. Women will gap you, right? They will leave you to get rescued by Abu Put Matlesabe Johannesburg. But like the ones of 2024, all up in my grill, abangan bam abangi. Zwisubhlungu guys, my friends that done broke my heart. Hey, bathong threw me out to the wolves. Chicks that did not pick me up when I was in danger trouble. Chicks that out here be passing me shade today. And then tomorrow she's like, hello. These shifting shadow females that out here be changing on you overnight. Yes, like it for the first time in my life, these chicks be consistent. When days are dark, friends are few, but not with me. Hey? Days are dark and I sick all the stops, mileage driver all the way to Durban, sisters, because you don't want to pay for a flight. Just to go and see some special men of Satan. Haseke go palama di aeroplane le lona go ya Malawi lola ta sanda wana loko pana le nana kwa kuko Ghana. Haseke go lo patala di dollar le khotwa ka di dollar. Le khotwa ka di dollar guys. Hey, because you are dealing with an international market now, no longer is the ranta. The ranta had it was a dollar rand exchange rate so le khotwa ka di dollar. Ba le jwetsa 99 hore this is $500. O ska tlong twetsa ka 500 rands. And you be out on some ish and it's a lot, but like I'll save it because it's worth it to make sure that my girl don't go nowhere. Le khotwa ka di dollar, you out here be consulting international sangomas. Dutse ko America, dutse ko Haiti. Jamaica, and you found out from there is a very hard knock prolific devil worshipper grand shop or fully booked months in advance the way I think busy thing. Yeah, and by the time thing retainer. Yeah, $500. That's just for them to see you. But for the spell to be effected, o expect another $1,000. O tatsaya salary ya gago ya mo South Africa. Always save over a couple of months or the savings sa gago. Olo patala a spell that you feel. If I don't do this, Karabo's gonna come free because you have dedicated your life to making sure that a woman goes nowhere. Niti girls, where were you minamanka we sent in? By some stupid men that wanted to change sanangam for the night. Nengupi. Jengoman konuk patala $2,000 on a spell. Earning a South African salary, dollar rand exchange rate. What is it now? 16 rand. The last time I checked, it was chilling by my 18 rand. How ridiculous is that somewhere? So let's spend basically 25,000 The Lord, like proper, there are people along the lines of 50,000 for a spell. Taking out money like 25,000 for a spell, 10 grand. Tabang. Utlo convert 1,000 to 16,000 rand and fela. Ulo yema or ulonta out of your savings account 16 grand ena because it's worth it. Ganam, it wouldn't have cost 16k. Ugungilanda is santon. And it certainly does not cost 16k to buy my tampons or my painkillers on my period. There was a friend of mine that lost umsebenzi, and she was getting knocked on the door of my former best friend. Ke ha kokotelwa ke debtors say ba mmatla tšhelete on sa mara kolota man sister wa re kolota re fe tšhelete rona re go beya go credit bureau chiquita. I can take this plastic away now. One second. This friend of mine was just starting her career, and she was starting her career was in the financial services industry. So y'all know that you can't afford to be on the credit bureau as a financial services employee because it's gonna make getting jobs near and impossible for you. OC wateng mngani wami was struggling to get umsebenzi. Bamkokotela hard no. Bamtshela ukuthi thina send her over to the collectors if you don't pay us our money. And I determined ukupatala some of her debts until she gets a job. Send her an EFT transfer every single month until wathola umsebenzi. To lighten the blow. Because I knew the consequences of that. I knew that she could not afford to be on the credit bureau. And I had my girl's back, and I'm sending the EFT every month and told her, you don't have to pay me back. One day you'll scratch my back. One day you'll have my back. One day when I'm out on a limb, uzongcoverisha sisters, okay? You don't gotta pay me back. When I just pay whatever you can. Every single week. Same friend. Because of her. But she was one of the mutineers against me. And then they all kafela bang shebela. Lena the debtors the debtors na the creditors sak getting phone la and they waited and watched me get on the credit bureau. They watched years progressing at umsebenzi until my CV was irrelevant now, until it became obsolete. And then they threw me to Amatota just as they've always been. House Takiloko Santon Karabo, Fonela guy on Zahoshela Sebakaseka Fela, and Otaholata Otenojolalien. Well, thank God I gave my life to Christ, right? Yeah. The way they invest, however, in Mali, eningi, like y'all. Women are to be struggling to buy new underwear as frequently as she needs to buy it. Struggling to buy a new toothbrush as frequently as she needs to buy it. But you can go Uyo Kipa if $500 on a spell that some Jamaican high priestess can do, who comes highly recommended. Because by word of mouth, testimonies in these streets have it that Lomfaz Donna succeeded. Ugo Vimbum Zalwano Munyeso. Wakanas Bulel. Hey? Y'all who keep going to Satanists that claim to have a track record of success and succeeding to kill Christians. La bapata la di 25,000, 30,000. Hey, bato. Maverick spend, Vanguard. Maverick spend, deba usi libo abuti. Le pumpa Maverick spend, le mtari charate zekima, le bola. International air. Cause when at the time of casting sipele se intense se hard noku. Onole go Jamaica, onole go America, onole go Nigeria. You were chilling in a foreign country. South Africa did not see your footsteps for a minute, for a couple of days, because you had to travel really far to finally curse your girl. You had to travel all the way up to Northern Africa to get that Satanist that's going to really do it this time. They will really, really get it right. They're going to really, really get it right this time around. Hey, girls. Now it's because for once ningbonisa loyalty that did not exist before. Initially, in the beginning, Nikele Dumedisaka, hello Lerato. Hi Pechu Jankel. Waiting to see what respond as one Pechu, cause girl, you generally are quite moody. I can't trust all the tshego tsa maloba di tlo di tshego tsa today, so tshwantse ke be ke cheche lightly. I gotta tread on eggshells before I can be free to laugh with you today, because you give me moods sometimes. Since I get sure it's a litmus test, but I have not had to do a litmus test for the past decade, y'all. I haven't. For the first time, you females are loyal. Hey, Chris Brown. Like, Papa needs to come and listen to my testimony. You females can be loyal. He's like, these chicks ain't loyal. No, Chris Brown, please come listen to my story. Come. You don't think what drama South Africa I get no last is Chris Brown not coming to the country? Or has he already come and gone? I don't know. Mara, it's a whole thing on TikTok right now. Everybody's excited about Chris Brown coming to the country. So ke ha ka tlo chaka mo jarateng. A tlo mamela stories za ka Chris Brown a tsebe hore ba teng basadi ba leng loyal abuti. Oh, you sang too soon, Chris. You done sang too soon. These chicks can be loyal. It's just that their loyalty is not so much to their friends or to God, but to Satan. They're loyal to their envy. They're loyal to their jealousy. They're loyal to their anger that is unfounded. They're loyal to their sabotage. They're loyal to their entitlement for your destruction. They're loyal to their narcissism. They are loyal. They can be. They can be so fast and now they can hold fast to you, girl. They can keep you tight and be ride or die to what it is that they insist be your life. Mara, instead of paying my debts because I'm presently unemployed, you are paying my spiritual debts. Guys, I'm thanking you. You are paying my debts. You are loyal to me in a way that you just weren't before. You are checking on me. There is this song by this one chiki, I forgot her name. It's an Afro beat. And this chiki Aja be crying. It's called People. I've been sitting here for a while for the past 5 days. I've been drinking all alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? I say, did you check on me? And then I get down now, but I don't smoke panga. But did you check on me? Did you check on me? I'm telling you, people will show you flames. Boo 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 boo. Of course, I'm paraphrasing. She'll tell you, people, but so I'm flames. I've been smoking spiritual alcohol for the past 10 years. And did you check on me? I said, did you look for me? I've been sitting here all afflicted, not with strong drink, but affliction. But did you check on me? I've been drunk for 10 years, not on strong drink, but on affliction. You know how it's written in, is it Isaiah 51 or 52? Where it is that you've said, you're going to lay on me like a doormat. And so therefore I am now drunk, staggering about like a drunkard, but not on strong drink, but on affliction. And so I'm also singing People. I've been chilling here in so much pain for the past 10 years. Did you check on me? Did you look on me? I've been hanging out in all my pain, and you just insist on sorcery. But did you look for me? I said, did you check on me? I'm telling you, people, you're coming all for my jealousies. Halisang lawyer. Oh, look at these people investing in sorcery. I've been sitting here all my days in the whole 10 years with everybody checking on me. Oh yes, they be looking at me, but not in the way that you think, cause they're all smoking something. But they're checking on me. You're checking on me. This chick out complaining in this video, in this song of hers, that people shame. Moto can drink herself to a stupor and even drug overdose, and nobody will check on them. Hey, last day's epidemic, Matthew 24. Because of an increase in lawlessness, the love of many will grow cold. People will not be checking on you. People will throw you to a bad man, yeah. I've been crying the same cry for the past 10 years. But did you check on me? I said, did you look for me? You did nothing but stand back, but no, you've been looking rather. You're surveilling me, making sure I don't survive, 'cause you're just people who ain't got no manners. Halinari manners, like check, but like not, like I said, this is weird. Quite upside down. I don't know how to deal with this. Like, I've always wanted that kind of loyalty from Abangani. Checking on me every second day. Girl, alright? Nah, I got you. Bakabile. Alamatota rubbish kanyeza. Give me 10 minutes. But no, I had to call some boy. Hey? I had to call a boy, y'all. And I ended up dating that boy, even though Mingam turned. People, they will check on you, alright? Mara from a distance, yeah? Somewhere over the rainbow, they will check on you, making sure that you don't rise or breathe or do anything. Somewhere over the rainbow, they be looking at you, but they are making sure you are censored, kept in a little bunch. Does it really count then as checking on me when you're checking to make sure that I end up dead? People, nyanbonga ningsizile. Hey. Tala minang blomelana ngizimele indaba zami. Aningicheka ngaye in Christ. Ningicheke in Satan. You are loyal to the devil in a way that you just can't be loyal to God. The Lord says love one another. Love your neighbor as yourself. Nizbiza bazalwani. But look at how you're doing the devil's work. You know how some people like to say when you're out, you're doing something that they like. Oh, Karabo, you're doing the Lord's work, eh? You're doing the Lord's work. Yeah, but y'all are doing the devil's work. The devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy. And man, you are so excellent at monitoring. You are so special. You are so spectacular. You are good, eh? You are wonderful. You are a beautiful servant of the kingdom of darkness. You are so loyal. You cause Christians to be abashed. Like in Christianity, every so often we take our God for granted, hey? Because he's so loving. He remains faithful when we are faithless, for he cannot deny himself. So sometimes we drop the ball. We start a fast, and before we are done with it, according to the covenant we made with God, we are just eating a burger. The Lord still has our back, because he remains faithful when we are faithless, for he cannot deny himself. Christians can drop the ball on their faith. Christians can just slip into pornography. Christians can just slip into masturbation. Christians can just slip into whatever, like lying. Christians can slip into even fornication. Christians can slip into gossip, incline their ears to cray talk in the streets, knowing that God is grieved. That's why it's written in God's word that do not quench the Holy Spirit. Christians can quench the Spirit of God. We can grieve him by just simply ignoring what he will have us rather do. But the Lord remains faithful even when we're faithless, for he cannot deny himself. If the righteous are scarcely saved, what then for the ungodly and the sinner? So Nat is scarcely saved. We enter heaven as through the fire. Eh? Because we are fly fitina, eh? Every so often we are like, God, we love you. And then next thing we out here, we saying, gossip. That's a believer for you. Only for the Lord to rebuke you later, you come back prodigal son. Mara, yes, like a kingdom of darkness people. Yeah, Hashem, you give us a run for your money, for our money. You give blood-bought, born-again, children of the living God, true saints, a run for their money. Frankly, we can learn a lot from you. The way the loyalty I get for Satan. The way you are so loyal for the devil. The way, yes, like it, he will keep you in an orgy. He will keep you in groupthink. He will keep you in camaraderie and the distraction of a country, even though you can see this is not going to end well. He will keep you. He will make you monitor that, oh, God is looking at very carefully. Do you understand? And Usatani will cause you to freaking stake out a Christian. He will make you, oh, you're blomila the camp chair, you're pedaling to say Zulekwe and sisters. Or blomila when I'm a jazz festival. Mara, instead of it being jazz festival, the ministry I want about. You will sit out. If Sunday, literally, you struggle to watch a good movie from beginning to end without taking a bathroom break. Mara Karabo, you will listen from beginning to end, part 1 to part 5. everything I'm willing, because you see, you gotta listen with that level of carefulness without taking a bathroom break, or everything I tolang kamelo magag ulo jota down no mo your spiritual notepad ya satani or lawyer every last line item on there. O buile ka gore o tlo nyala, o buile ka gore o tlo ba le bana, o buile ka gore o tlo thola mosebetsi, o buile ka this no shame. Jot it down. Careful, you study better. Christian ministry, you study better your victims than you did go varsity. O busy wena ka 50%. O busy wena. Ntso bora batswadi ba hao ba busy ba ntse ba patala 35,000 rand ka semester. Go varsity. O tlo ba trapa ka supplementary exam cause o thotse 48% for exam. O thotse 49. So tshwantse lo ngola sap. O busy o trapa batswadi ka 59%. O busy o trapa basadi ka 40 ka 50% because ke pass mark. You do just enough even though your mom knows you can do better, hey? Mara for Satani, o tlo mo fa 99.9. 6 sigma. Like room for error. Yalona, it's out here giving 6 sigma. Margin of error yalona, it's giving 6 sigma. Quality assurance would be abashed at how excellent you are. Hakuna footstools in your kingdom. Hakuna factory fault in your product. Because you are with precision. You are aficionados for the kingdom of darkness. You are a subject matter experts in ways that Christians sometimes ought to be ashamed of themselves, because if only I could be as faithful to God the way that you guys are faithful to Satan. Hashem, I would not sit monkey doing thing. I would not have fear, y'all. Make it look as a mountain top, like King Kong, bashing my chest. I would wake up in the morning after seeing all the dreams of all of you going back to the drawing board rubbish and be like, I didn't say that like when I'm on a jail, so I wouldn't faint. I wouldn't have seasons where I take my eyes off Jesus and make like Peter start to drown now. I'd wake up in the morning killing Incredible Hulk. Every so often even though Mudimu said fear not. Perfect love casts out fear. He who has been made perfect in Larato does not fear. Karabo, be not anxious for anything, but in all things by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving make your request known to me, and I will make you have peace that transcends all understanding. Yes. Big prayer. Doing a war cry. The way I am so in faith. Ang sabi lut. I don't flounder, I don't freak out, I don't worry. Me worry for what? For who? For what? For who? Because I'm in Christ, man. I'd be like that. But every so often I genuinely believe that you're gonna kill me. Sometimes I'm so scared that I'm looking at God and saying, but why you left me like this? I'm grumbling, I'm bashing my fist at him. He has to comfort me, telling me, Karabo, you're fighting people on foot. What are you gonna do when you're fighting people on war horses, like he did with Jeremiah? Then like I flounder. Look at Elijah. Look at Elijah in the wilderness. Out here on some, God, kill me or kill me or look at this Jezebel woman. She don't want to do nothing right to her. I display on Mount Carmel that you are God and she still wants me dead. Kill me or. And the Lord had to tell Elijah, Ebatung, relax, blow, make like a flower. There are 7,000 others that have not knelt to Baal. Get up and eat. All right. Elijah ended up getting rescued in a rapture. Like he got caught up by a chariot of fire. But at some point he was like, kill me, oh. Look at this Jezebel, oh. She won't leave me. Saints are like that. But yo, I know. We're here. Like a war cry. With like those black stripes on your cheeks. Here we are the prophets of Baal. No one can defy us. We do what we want to do. Satan, hail Satan. Yeah, that's you. You believe the stuff. You believe in it. You are loyal in a way that gives us a run for our money. Every so often because as we ought. Like Peter, we flounder, we deny Christ 3 times, and then the rooster crows and we're like, son. We slip into sins and we like, son. You hear? Like rugby players. For Satan. Yeah, guys, that's like it. You are loyal to Satan in a way that I literally can't even fathom what your judgment is going to be like at the Great White Throne Judgment. The way God is going to say you are without excuse because you displayed possible to be faithful to a deity, because you were ride or die to Satan. Ride or die. So fast you never let him go. He will make you stake out very uncomfortably a Christian ministry for a decade. You will literally sit outside of a Christian woman's life for years, waiting for her to finally accept your marriage proposal. You are on a mission to unequally yoke me with unbelievers, and you are staking me out until I do. You are waiting for me to commit suicide, and you are staking me out until I do. You are spending your hard-earned money. The Bible says, give, it'll be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over until it reaches the top. Yeah. Give, and it'll be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So basically, generosity comes highly recommended in the kingdom of heaven. And the Lord, if you out here be giving your hard-earned money, tithing with it, your hard-earned money, enabling saints along, your hard-earned money, having the cause of the widow and the orphan, he will reward you who have diligently sought him, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, ultimately when he does make a decision to give you reward. That's God. And Satan says the same thing. Give, and it will be given to you. Press down, shaking together, and running over until you see it reaches the top. And you are like, anything for you, Satan. Yeah, go do it. To a point of giving more money than you do even to Christian causes. Like I said, y'all be spending out your 50,000 rands on a death ritual, because this time around it's going to win. It's going to succeed, because this particular devil worshipper has a track record of succeeding to knock out saints. So you go to him, you travel all the way to Jamaica, Nigeria, wherever, Sudan. You travel all the way to Egypt just to make sure that this Christian that's unknockable, outable with South African witchcraft will finally die. 50,000 rands, and that excludes flights and accommodation. 50K. Give, it'll be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You are literally giving generously in ways that cause Christians to be abashed, because believers be out here getting one. I'll give just 10%. That's what the Bible say. Oh, I earn 50,000 rand a month, so I will only give 5,000. Don't expect me to give 10, even though I can afford to. Please, I'm only gonna give 5,000. For what must I go and give more than that? Same Christian be out here at the robot. There's a hobo. Umufa 10 rand. Same Christian be out here at the spa, car guard. Umufa 5 rand. The emo side thing. The coin is a thing. Yeah, the few coins that are there. Udifa car guard person. Mara motwa thing only spare change. Engad, and if I can afford to part ways with $500 to that petrol guy, not petrol, sorry, the car guard guy. Mara, you gonna give away just 10%, and you are gonna give the people who navigate your car out of a parking spot the coins chilling around in the car. Give me animo. Mara luna. Flights, accommodation, food, sightseeing, alongside a retainer. Yeah, 10,000, and you pay the sangoma the rest. Yeah, 50,000 when you get there. And that is from your savings account, never mind from your salary. So you went and you tapped into your savings just to kill a saint. You literally give us a run for our money. For proper, you give Christians a run for their money. We are not as generous to God as you are to Satan. The Lord be out here telling us, Karabo daughter, please go and stand in the gap for Cassandra. All night pray, since you are already used to it, baby. You are already used to fasting all the time. You are also already used to just staying up all night long. So I implore you, I charge you, saint, to go and pray for that lady over there. She's struggling. Her children and her are facing eviction. So go and stand in the gap and pray for her all night long. Karabo be like, Papa Jesus, today I'm very tired. Can't I do it tomorrow? Can't I do it the next day? Today, I want to wake up and work out in the morning. I have not exercised for a minute. Look, my muscles are soft. Can't I do it tomorrow? The Lord then wags his head on some. Look at this Christian be charged. The Spirit impressed on her to stay up all night and pray, and look at her switching off the lights at 1 a.m. I've done enough. At least it's 1 a.m. I want to wake up in the morning and work out. I haven't gym in a minute. I've got soft muscle. And so the Lord then charges Pinky to take the baton from 1 to 5. Okay, we'll give it to Kabelo. That's how God works. With our insincerity and our disobedience. He just moves on to the next one. Scans the earth to find a faithful man. I'm top, I'm seventies. Alona. Satan is like, you prayer. How you doing? Good, my child. You are going to stay up without sleeping for 10 days. You will drink no food, you will drink no drink, you will eat no food. And you will jog a kilometer in that hungry state. Just praying in satanic tongue. Because a Christian needs to die. Do you understand the mission? Yes, sir! Water, 10 days in no water, but how do you survive? 3 days is enough for a person to pass away. Top of that, you be out here jogging 1 kilometer on an athletics patch. Also, on the other side, you are out just suffering from kwashi. You're not kwashi, but all manner and kinds of other malnutrition. You have to be fed kadripi, the way that an anorexic has to be fed again, because your body got used to all that shock. Mara, you've done the job. A Christian is in the ground. Hawaja for 10 days, you jogged for 1 kilometer osaja. Hawa mezi, and somehow was a survivor. And you did it for Satan. Abantu akbuza in the office. Guys, I wonder boy. Is there something you want to tell us? Are you on your way out? Are you putting your affairs in order? I know, right. People watching you wasting away. You are getting skinny in front of people over 10 days of not eating. I know, right. Bad breath like no man's business. You're fasting. How is it next? You can't even chew bubble gum. I know, right. And after 10 days, a saint has been knocked out. After 10 days, umzalwane ukivile up. Umzalwane got knocked out because you dedicated a satanic ritual to finishing a saint off. Askwazi tina ukufasta or stand in the gap all night long, jefela just for one night for a saint because tina siyakhathala. We throw in the towel on people. We don't. So we are inside. We use it's written in God's word that He remembers that we are made of dust, and so He has compassion on us. That's why it's ideal that He remains faithful when we are faithless, for He cannot deny Himself. Maralona in the occult, yes, like it. You will stake out Karabo's ministry for however long it takes and by any means necessary in lab. Mucho answer again, only busy going back to the drawing board, spending imali yakho, your hard-earned money. Salary. Some of y'all don't even pay child maintenance, mara libizli batlam side wamzalwan. Child spend to a point of taking flights overseas to meet with Disangoma Zakote. You are investing it in Karabo while your kid does not have shoes. Cause you're only one call away. You are here to save the day. Superman got nothing on you. Satan has charged you, and you are more loyal and more faithful to him than you are to your own life, your own ecosystem. The guy in America, mara, business 30,000 on satanic rituals on me. Abantwana bakhe could really do with that $1,000, with that $2,000. But no, he's investing it in voodoo. That's devil worshippers for you. So guys, really, I am flattered and I am grateful for your loyalty, because I've been wanting good friends. I've been wanting loyal ride or die friends, and I've been wanting a ride or die man. And you have shown me that they're possible, they exist. It's just that Lingfile upside down version. So ngiyanibonga, Eva. Nonke manhlangene la emgaqweni, hopping up and down like a kangaroo. Ngiyanibonga, Eva. I'm grateful. Thank you, men, for showing me that you can be consistent in splurging on a woman, showering her with gifts. Thank you, women, for showing me that I can call you and you will come through and me not have to call a guy and jolla with him later. Thank you for showing me that you have the capacity to do that. Thank you for showing me that mankind has the willpower to indeed be loyal. Thank you for showing me that you are presently with violent inexcusability concerning your lack of service to the human race because of how loyal and dedicated you are to Satan. You have shown me that it's possible for a person to hold fast to loving a person because you have held fast to hating me. You have made it clear that what you are must definitely exist in the very opposite extreme. I sought the Lord's face for a faithful man, a loyal man that will want nothing but me. That when I'm crying, even though I say, leave me alone, he won't. A man that's going to hold me, embrace me, even though I said, don't touch me. A man that is going to knock on the door in the rain and insist on coming inside because we got to talk about this, even though I'm passing him shade. A man that is out here going to literally beg and plead for my mercy when I am throwing him to the curb because he would rather reconcile than separate. You've shown me that a man does exist that will fight for love. You have evidenced to me that there are men who, even though I'm 40, big, chunky years old, that there are men that exist out there that are prepared to fly me. There was a YouTube video that I watched, this one woman in America who's about my age. And she's like, as a 39-year-old woman, at the time she was 39, as a 39-year-old woman, I also get to demand that a man fly me over. I get to be flew. I get to be flew. I get to be flew, even though I'm 39 years old, because I'm still a beautiful woman. And I was like, look at us older women, no longer getting flown, jet-setted overseas, taken to holidays, taken to Paris, made to shop in Milan. How painful it is to be old. Because no more are guys Jewish outing with us to a point of spending copious amounts of money just to spend on us, just to get our favor. And this chick is actually being like, I'm 39, but I'm still gonna get flu. I get to want a man that's gonna get me flu. It appears that I can be flu. I'm 40 years old. And as it stands, there is a man that wants to fly me. What is the word that I'm looking for? Sweep me away. Splurge on me. Take me to Home Affairs, passport, visa, and for the next year in Jeffela, see this whole entire planet. I am encircled by men that are trying to send me on shopping sprees overseas and bring me home for dinner in Johannesburg by evening. I'm 39 years old. You have shown me that at this big giant, not 39, I'm 40. I keep saying I'm 39. I'm 40, it's like I'm in denial. I'm 40 years old and there is a man that never mind wants to fly me all over the planet, but he wants to move me, my bags and everything I am, because he realizes that South Africa is not healthy for me to stay in, to London. One of my many afflictors is a man who wants to move me to the UK because he sees that there's too much witchcraft in South Africa and I would be better off in another country, but only in his arms. So he basically is like, you are not safe in the midst of all these occult practitioners except me. I will take you away from this dangerous jungle, this jungle of witchcraft that is Africa. I'll take you out and you will only be gawking and staring in the face one Satanist, just one, not all of them. I will protect you from all of them, but you've got to be my wife. Yeah, you have shown me that there are men who are prepared to see that a woman is in too much danger and is willing to basically bend over backwards to move them to a completely new country. You have made me realize that my prophecies that God has given me are right about the fact that there is a man and that's going to move me to his country. and where I'm going to spend the rest of my days there, because it is discovered, realized, noticed, happened upon that obviously this chick is not safe in South Africa. She can't stay there. A person that sees that my family is irresponsible where I'm concerned, and that they're toxic, and that I cannot stay with them for any reasonability because of the fact that, I mean, really, what like, a woman is not safe when she's living with people, with men, with women in her ecosystem that are prostituting her to men. A whole bunch of y'all in the occult are like that. You are. You're looking at me on some Karabo bikini bikini. You proper look at me and you think I'm a Cinderella. You think you are going to be the Prince Charming to come and take me out of here and whisk me away. There are dudes who are to be wanting to whisk me away and splurge on me, buy me apartments and all that jazz. You have basically proved to me that you exist. The level of dedication to loving me is just confirmation that I'm going to get what I want in the opposite side of your kingdom.